The final day of the Honda LPGA always throws up its fair share of drama, and in 2019 it was no different. Kate Burton alongside me, Ali Whittaker. Whew.
Kate, I need a minute. I'm still recovering from what was potentially one of the best final rounds we've ever seen at this event.
A lot of players and a lot of people watching at home talk about it. All comes down to the back nine on Sunday, and it did.
It came down to the last 5 holes, really. It kept us guessing the entire time. There were so many highlights to be had.
It was Eun-hee, who everybody believed was going to win. Minjee Lee had her chances, and then all of a sudden we had other players coming into the fray.
Yeah, well, the 3-shot lead was up there for a second, but a couple of players had other thoughts about that.
There were low scores, there were birdies, there were eagles. Let's check out the highlights now with Peter Donegan.
It was indeed a day that had everything, and Jennie Shin was part of the day. She finished in 4th place at -17, was battling a bit of an injury, but she battled it very well. Danielle Kang was battling the feeling of sickness, a bit of food poisoning for Danielle, but she toughed it out and finished in 9th place at -12. Despite not feeling well. Megan Kang would have been feeling pretty good about the way she finished. 6 under par round of 66 for the young American, and that elevated her into the top 10. Megan finishing in 8th spot. Brooke Henderson, the Canadian star, second shot here to 6. It was one of those days where it never really caught fire, but having said that, she still shot 4 under par 68, and she finished in 6th place. Minjee Lee, the joint overnight leader, engaged in a battle with Eun-hee, and she had to come up with shots like this one at 6 to even stay in touch with what was going on early. A piece of brilliance from the Australian. Speaking of Australia, Nellie Korda won the championship there last week. This is her second shot to the 9th hole. It was a 2 under par closing round of 70 for Nellie. Brilliant shot to 9 there, and she finished in 7th spot. Eun-hee already a winner in season 2019. This her second shot at the 12th hole, and she was able to come up with a 4 under 68. Great shot out of the bunker for Eun-hee, and that put her in 5th place at the end of the day. This was a big moment for Carlota Ciganda on the way to a 63, an eagle at the 15th. And at this stage, she was a very big chance of holding up the trophy. But it turned out that this was the moment of Sunday. Eun-hee from off the green at 16. And that would prove to be the difference. It gave her a 1-shot lead. She was able to tap in for a birdie at the last for a 65 to finish at 22 under. And it looked as though her 3rd victory was in the bag, unless Minjee Lee could roll in an eagle putt at the last hole. And this was how close she came. It was all that stood between a playoff. Eun-hee is victorious in Thailand for the 3rd time.
Yeah, always special to have my parents with me, and he's been helping me so much, and without their help I couldn't do this, so I want to thank them.
James, her father, was indeed there, as he was when she won her first event as a schoolgirl, a 16-year-old in Australia when she won the Australian Ladies Masters. I mean, Ali, to think about this win and just what we've witnessed over the last couple of hours. At one point, she had that 3-shot buffer over her nearest challengers, and that just disappeared in the blink of an eye.
It was quick, that's for sure, the turnaround. And you know what? All credit goes to Carlota Ciganda. 2 eagles in her round of 63 today, equalled her career best. What a stunning finish from the Spaniard as well.
And how about Minjee Lee? Is she got to be gutted to have an eagle opportunity at the last after rifling her second shot into the heart of the green?
You know what? I think at the end of the day, she's got to take away the fact that she shot 66. She didn't fail today, but Eun-hee just truly succeeded.
And it's amazing to think that we thought Eun-hee was going to run away from it. We were hearing from viewers saying it's definitely Eun-hee's tournament, but it's amazing the ebbs and flows of this great championship.
And that's just the finish here at Siam Country Club. It makes the cream rise up to the top, and that's what happened this afternoon.
Well, it was a wonderful afternoon of golf, and there is the leaderboard. We have Carlota Ciganda, who stormed home with a career-equaling 63 to be on 20 under par. Minjee Lee, a 66, that eagle opportunity missed on the final putt. But it is Eun-hee who has picked up her 4th LPGA victory. She held her nerve and is the queen of the Siam Country Club.